Death of a Princess, written by Fluttershy is Best Pony, read by Deathlight. Chapter 1. What? One day, Celestia was flying with Twilight. She was having such a good time soaring through the air. But soon, they had to get back. As soon as they got back, they saw Rarity and her other friends standing on the tower. Twilight's friends all wondered what this was about.
Twilight, go and wait with the others,
Celestia insisted.
Yes, Princess.
Twilight obeyed as Celestia turned to Rarity. Celestia and Rarity started to talk. Twilight walked to where the others were. They were close enough to hear, but far away enough not to bother.
What are they doing over there?
Rainbow Dash asked, eyeing them skeptically. Twilight shrugged.
I don't know. We just got back and Rarity was standing there.
She had no idea what was going on. Did Celestia request the meeting? Nobody told her anything. She looked up and wondered why she couldn't join the meeting.
I made sure that I was ready,
Rarity said as she blinked and trembled. Twilight furrowed her brows at action, but didn't know what to make of it.
I sent your friends away. What happens between you and me doesn't concern them,
Celestia said with a stern voice. The main six recognized this tone and wondered what was going to happen. Twilight and the others didn't know what was going on, and Twilight wondered what Celestia meant by her. Fluttershy looked over. She had to be getting back soon, but she didn't mind staying right now.
You have to carry out what I ask of you. You cannot refuse. You cannot back out. This has to be done,
Celestia said sternly. Twilight looked at Rarity closely and thought she was getting emotional, but then it could have just been the lighting.
I know.
I'll try to explain it to them, or Luna can.
I left my dresses at my place. I'll have them sold by somebody else,
Rarity told her.
Good. That way we can do this properly,
Celestia said with hesitance in her voice. Twilight and the others were so confused.
What the hell's going on?
Rainbow whispered.
I don't know. I can't seem to figure it all out. They're acting out of the ordinary. I have no idea what they're talking about,
Twilight replied.
Celestia didn't mention a meeting today,
Fluttershy said confused, looking at Celestia.
Maybe they just want to have a party,
Pinkie exclaimed. Twilight's headache was growing.
You can stop mentioning that. Seriously,
Twilight said, face-huffing. They looked back at the scene unfolding in front of them.
These are all the documents you need. Everything you need to know is in there,
Celestia said, handing Rarity pamphlets. Rarity looked them over and put them in her pouch. Then they looked at each other, and Rarity started to shake and breathe heavily.
No, Rarity, you have to be strong doing this. The royal family already knows. It's alright,
Celestia said. Twilight and her friends' heads were spinning. They wanted to know what was happening. Their behavior is odd, as they all acted hesitant.
I understand, Celestia. I will succeed in doing this. How shall my friends understand?
Rarity asked.
In time, they will know. Somebody will tell them. Twilight might question it, though,
Celestia said.
It's alright. Everything will be fine,
Rarity said, seizing up.
Rarity, don't do that. I told you not to do that right now. You have a task to carry out,
Celestia said sternly, reminding her. Tears started to leak out of Rarity's eyes. Celestia wiped them away. They both stood in front of each other. Rarity prepared, but hesitant. Her 5 friends looked on at the tense moment. They tried to figure out what was about to happen. It was silent and tense. Then Celestia broke the silence.
Please, Rarity, do it,
Celestia begged. Rarity took a deep breath, then cast a killing spell. Celestia fell from the tower as Twilight and the others looked on in shock. Twilight couldn't think straight. She couldn't process what was happening. Tears started to fall as Rarity fled. They had no idea where she was going. As her friends looked on in shock, Twilight, her friends, and the citizens of Ponyville and Camelot ran to Celestia's body. They couldn't believe what just happened. Twilight kneeled down and cried uncontrollably over Celestia's body. Luna sobbed as the residents looked on in shock. News spread over the kingdom. Cadance took over as the main princess of Equestria, succeeding Celestia's death. Cadance started to help the ponies through the tough time and sent soldiers to search for Rarity. The main six got Sweetie Belle as their replacement for Rarity. The day after was the day of mourning as they conducted Celestia's funeral. Ponies and creatures all over Equestria attended. Ponies sobbed, cried, and Twilight wondered about what she was gonna do now. Her mentor was dead, and she couldn't decipher why Rarity would kill Celestia, and why Celestia would allow it to happen. It made her filled with more grief. She had tons of feelings rushing through her. The ponies of Equestria created a statue in honor of Celestia, and continued to teach about her whenever and wherever. The main six mourned for a few days, and then had to get back to work with solving problems. Sweetie Belle was old enough to handle Rarity's elements. As she learned about the elements, and as she was trained for missions, life went on, even if it was less happy than it was before. But it got better over time.
Hello everyone. I'm sorry for the quality of this story here, but this is just one of the quick ones I was looking for because I didn't want to start a huge multi-chapter thing and then leave it off just 2 episodes in, so I was trying to find either 2 short things I could do or just 1 2-chapter thing. And this happened to be it, and I'm like, ooh, look, a tragedy. I'm just gonna go for a dry reading of it and just go for it. This is definitely one of those circumstances where you kind of wish they read it ahead of time and then decided if you wanted to actually do it or not. But I've already recorded both chapters, so you're getting them. Yay. But anyways, for the live stream I'm planning on doing tomorrow, it might be a bit delayed because I'm going to be part of a parade that's going through town because I'm part of a group. So it might be delayed, it might not. I'm just saying, if you're looking for it by 10 and it's not there, don't be mad. Hell, it might even start early because I promised my parents I would be home for the weekend, so yeah, just expect it from 9 to 10 Mountain Time AM, of course. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.